rooms here. This is a special place, I think. And this is my first year. My name's Andrea Jackson. I'm with a group called Big Ocean Women. We started last year. And I've heard a lot, and I have a lot of concerns. And I think the first thing that I want to say is I am humbled to be with you women. And also, I've heard a lot of talking heads, and I've heard a lot of educated women from developed countries, most that are white. And they speak like they know how to solve the world, but I don't know what you go through. I've been privileged with an education, with a strong family, with a husband that was raised by a strong family and treats me well. And I hear your stories, and I can't tell you what your solutions are. All I can say is I want to help. And how can I use my strength and what I have? So it's been interesting and eye-opening to be in these meetings with a panel that is offering very vague ideas and not concrete answers. So this is powerful to be here, hearing real voices, asking real questions that are in our community. Because even in America, we have problems. We have violence against women. 1 in 4 women are abused, and we don't talk about it until it's a late night conversation in whispers about what happens, right? And my question is, why are we focusing on symptoms of problems instead of stemming the tide at the root of the problems? Right? We're talking about violence against women. Where are the mothers and the fathers of men that are violent? Where are the people that are going to teach them how to treat women? I've also seen a lot of ideas that women are powerless until. We won't be powerful until this program or this policy or this change. And the group that I represent is women are powerful, period. And that's it. And I think there is also a dialogue that you need raw data, and it has to be translated by experts, and they are the ones that are going to enact these social changes, and they discount the experiences that women have, that our grandmothers have, that can spread this word. Life is the greatest teacher, and the wisdom that we get from those that have gone before us is the most powerful thing. And they can tell us how to light the way. You guys are telling your daughters, my mother, I'm here and I'm overwhelmed and I want to help, and what do? I call my mother, and what does she say? She says, you are strong, you are loved, you are powerful. It's strengthening that intergenerational bond. It's strengthening families, and that is going to strengthen nations and the world. And nations only going to rise because the families are. So my thoughts are, how are we going to move forward and not wait for forums and talking heads to change the world? And how are we going to create a dialogue and just solve our problems as women, where we're at, with the education and the wisdom that we have, with the love that we have for our ancestors and those that go before us, because that's real change. The wisdom and the love that we have. It's not when we get our PhD. It's not when we are in an amazing government position. We talk about micro level changes, micro level economics, micro level social change. There's no more powerful, smaller change that happens when we are passing down our knowledge and our love to our children. This is the last thing I want to say. This has been a powerful experience, and I believe real change is happening here. But as educated as a lot of us are, and in a lot of positions that we have, I felt strongly that the greatest impact that I will have is when I go home to my 2 children. I work as a nurse. I'm part of this organization, but if I quit my job tomorrow, nobody would care. anyone in the legislation will be replaced easily. But if I left my children, if my husband left his children, lives would be forever altered and damaged. There's no more powerful position than we have right in our homes.
Yes.
And we have to recognize that that's power. That's all I want to say.
Thank you, Andrea. Well, I believe that Andrea hit the key of everything, which is love.
Yeah.
And that's what